I feel like I need to preface this by saying that for some reason, my mic decided that this Direct, this beautiful top 3 Nintendo Direct, was not going to be recorded, that my audio was not going to go through, which is great. So if you're wondering why I'm not screaming my head off as much, it's because I already did, and you don't get to hear it, unfortunately. That said, new Mario and Luigi. See, that's the thing. I was really bummed out about the audio not going through, because I literally freaked out. Like, this is the craziest I've ever reacted to anything before, and I was like, oh my god, this is insane, right? I was bummed out about that, and literally all it took for me to realize how small of an issue that was to rewatch the trailer and to realize, oh my god, we are getting a new Mario and Luigi game. This is everything. Like, I don't know who went to Nintendo and just like looked them in the eye and said, hey guys, you guys have been slacking on the Mario RPG front, okay? We gotta fix things around here. I don't know who did that. Whoever did, thank you. Because what do you mean Mario RPG, Thousand Year Door, and a new Mario and Luigi in the span of like a year? Why? Why did you do this? And my voice is genuinely, like, my voice is still almost gone from the Mario and Luigi reaction alone. Maybe it's a good thing that my reaction didn't get captured, because for pretty much everything afterwards, 2D Zelda, Metroid Prime Beyond, okay, that was also crazy, but for pretty much everything before, I was like in a coughing fit. I was like, my voice was like this, because I genuinely like lost my voice for like 30 minutes after the Mario and Luigi thing, because I just screamed. Like, I can't believe it. Almost a decade after Paper Jam, and like okay, organize. Don't just ramble about this. Let's organize thoughts, right? First things first, aesthetic, right? Aesthetic. I was always so curious, and I thought I'd never know. I was always so curious about what Mario and Luigi would look like in HD, right? Because this is a sprite-based series. It's these we love these sprites. These sprites are hyper expressive and they're beautiful, right? And this series has such a unique style to it. So it was always such a question, like, what would it look like in HD? Now we know, and we know it looks beautiful. They captured it as beautifully as I could ever want. Like, this is all I could have ever wanted from a Mario and Luigi game in HD. Because Mario and Luigi, like Mario and Luigi, does that make sense? The Mario and Luigi series versions of Mario and Luigi, that makes more sense, are my favorite designs for Mario and Luigi. Like, they're so perfectly cartoony, and I love just like the no mouths, the mustaches. They've tampered with them a bit so that they're not quite as distinct anymore. But they're still some of my favorite designs. Seeing them adapted like this is perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. They've got that cartoonish squash and stretch movement, they've got like their energy is maintained, and we have like real cutscenes now where like they're bouncing around and doing stuff, and like the settings like look beautiful as well. The characters still have like this outline to them which perfectly adapts like the harsh outline of the sprites of old. It's like the perfect adaptation into HD. This is all I could ever want from Mario and Luigi in HD, and I can't believe. Let's backtrack for a second, right? I was just talking about the overall state of Mario RPGs and how something shifted. I don't know what. Something shifted because Nintendo just what did they just greenlight all of these in a row? Like, it's almost, one might call it oversaturation. I wouldn't call it that. Granted, I am a little worried that it's not going to sell as well because of the amount of Mario RPGs that we've gotten recently. I don't care. That's not a fear that I can have right now, because after everything we've experienced for like the past decade, you're never gonna catch me being like, too many Mario RPGs. Who is this? That's not me. Like, I just think it's so insane that like that's like the perfect setup too. Like, they perfectly built up to this. You have the Super Mario RPG remake, one of the most beloved Mario RPGs of all time, right? Has been missing for decades at this point. Definitely like the most necessary remake of them. And they did it beautifully. Unique aesthetic maintained, and like everyone loved that, right? Then you get to the Thousand Year Door. Now you're fixing things, right? Mario RPG, we got some additional content and like some refinements that would occur over the course of decades, right? But like, it didn't need to be fixed, right? Paper Mario, No offense, Mario fans. If you like Mario, I always say if you like Mario and Paper Mario, that's great. Like I wish I loved Mario and Paper Mario, you know. But like Paper Mario, that needed fixing, and we got that fixing, right? So that's like a whole different thing. But like they're going through Mario RPGs and they're like, okay, what do we need to do for these, right? We're gonna do what we need to do. Then we get to Mario and Luigi, and it's not a remake. It's like they're analyzing every Mario RPG and realizing what the best thing for that respective series would be. Paper Mario desperately needed to rediscover its roots, so a remake of like the fan favorite, you know, most inventive game, that was definitely the route to go, right? That's what it needed. Mario and Luigi, I was gonna say never lost itself. You know, it started to fade. When you see stuff like Paper Jam, it started to fade, right? But it didn't really need that rediscovery. For the most part, Mario and Luigi held true. It didn't really lose track of itself. What we needed was something new. And they understood that. We needed that HD, brand new Switch Mario and Luigi. And we got it. And not only that, it looks so creative, man. It's like we're Wind Wakering out here. We're like seafaring Mario and Luigi. They've got that idiom, that pun title, as we love, Brothership. Okay, it's perfect. Perfect title, right? We're going like island to island. You have all of these new characters, these mechanical looking characters. There's like a new Star. I like Starlo. Some people are celebrating the death of Starlo. I liked Starlo personally. I liked that Mario and Luigi had their own designated little helper. That said, I don't mind getting this new guy. What was it, like Snotlout or something? I don't mind getting that thing. Looks fun, right? And it's a sign of creativity. It's a sign of inventiveness that they're like, yeah, we have this character like Starlo that's a proven, you know, she works. Like, her, whether or not people are fans of her, that's to be debated. I am. But whatever. She works, right? Like, Mario and Luigi have their own helper character, and they have for 3 games now, plus the remakes, right? So, to see them just, like, do away with her and be like, hey, here's your new partner, that also means a lot to me. Because, like, as much as I enjoy Starlo, like, just to see them taking those risks, that's what I'm trying to see. That's what Mario RPGs need. And this whole game seems like a risk, because not only are you doing it within a year of 2 other Mario RPGs, but you're also doing all of this brand new stuff with it. It's not just like, oh yeah, we're remaking Superstar Saga again, or, you know, we're remaking Partners in Time because we missed it. No, we're doing a brand new Mario and Luigi game, man. That's what I'm talking about. And, like, the gameplay, man. Like, can we just talk about the gameplay for a second? Because, like, that's the thing. It's, like, classic Mario and Luigi gameplay, but it has, like, this new flair. It has this new flair, man. Like, it feels like, dare I say, the aesthetic perfected? I mean, like, I feel like I can't even say that because, you know, it's essentially a new aesthetic. It takes cues from Mario and Luigi, obviously, like the old sprite-based games, but it's basically a new aesthetic. But, like, it feels like a perfect evolution of that aesthetic in the gameplay. Like, you see the new bros attacks. Like, there's this new, like, hammer swing bros attack where it's like, it's Superstar Saga-esque, you know? Because after Superstar Saga, they started to do, like, more wacky bros attacks, and, you know, primarily using like different items. You know, you got magic meteor, you got copy flowers, whatever, right? Superstar Saga was much more physical. Like, you're using your hammers, you're using the bros are transforming in interesting ways. It looks like we've got like some of that here too, but then you've also got attacks like looks like a 3D Red Shell from Dream Team, but they've got like this new animation where Mario jumps into the air, it's like fiery slams it down. I'm like, okay, man, like, this is all I ever needed. And like, all these new characters, and I can't believe this is real. This is unreal to me. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm surprised I was able to collect my thoughts as well as I did. I mean, I don't even know if I did that good of a job. I think I'm just rambling at this point. But how could I not? It's Mario and Luigi. We are so back, and they got Peach, and they got Bowser. I mean, of course he got that Bowser. It's a Mario and Luigi game. Can't wait to see how funny he is. I hope they got Yoko Shimomura back doing the soundtrack. One thing that's a bummer is that based on the key art, it looks like they did not rehire the main artist, because, you know, aesthetically the key art looks very different, or, you know, different enough that I definitely noticed it. That's a bummer. If that, like, thinner line work, the shading's different. And that's a bummer because that art style is like so recognizable for Mario and Luigi. So to not have that, that's a bummer. That is the only bummer here. Everything else looks perfect. I need to see more of this game. I need it. That's all. Bye.